Hi and welcome back to Pure Guidance. Hi Sagittarius, how are you doing? I know it's been a while, but here we are. I was really feeling the energy, and so your cards are already shuffled. We will come back to your affirmations and a summary card for the energy here for you towards the end of the reading, so stay tuned for that. And as always, let's just go ahead and get started. So this reading is going to be for the Capricorn season. And January 2023 here for you. How's it been? Clearly busy. Page of Wands kind of kickstarting the energy here for you. There's a lot, and I feel like this is also coming from your end. Page of Wands. I feel like there's a lot of some bonding that needs to take place. There are some messages that you wish to communicate. There are things that need to be said, and as Capricorn season approaches in January and the new year comes in, it's gonna be all out on the table here, Sagittarius. And I feel like I said, it's coming from you. It's not just that you are being communicated to or that there are messages coming your way, but there's something you need to get off your chest, and you will. Four of Swords, you really spend time thinking about it too. Perhaps you may have retreated from someone special, Queen of Cups. Perhaps it's serious, Sagittarius. You really thought about it. You really thought about it, and now you know. Now you know what you want. For some of you, this is you going in or going after what it is you want, being that beautiful fiery force that you are. It feels like now is the time. Okay. December may have been a very active month. Sure, it was your birthday month, or prior to that, end of November. It may have been just a very physically, or for other people at least, the way they saw it is they saw you really busy, they saw you really active and all that, but you yourself were actually completely to yourself. Okay, you were thinking about something very important. You were thinking about having some really important conversations, is what I'm getting here from you. And as January kind of comes in, you are completely yourself. You are completely in tune with the emotions that you were feeling around this subject or topic, and you're ready to move forward now. Okay, for some of you this might have to do with a water sign. I am getting that water energy, water being Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. So you might be dealing with a water sign when it comes to these messages here that you're hoping, wanting to communicate. Okay, sorry, I laugh. So the Moon card is the Pisces card. The Chariot is your Cancer. So give or take, this is a general reading, right? So you want to kind of take it with a grain of salt as well, okay? Ten of Swords, there's a lot of stress or tension or something that you're trying to leave behind or get over. It may not necessarily be your own energy. It may have been someone that you're dealing with, and they may have been going through a very difficult time, and perhaps you did end up internalizing it, which to some isn't your thing. But I feel like Sagittarians, you're just so positive, you're so giving, that you don't necessarily let others see when you are affected or when you do internalize something. People see it as you being distant or foreign or far, but really you were just reflecting on all of that, and you are planning to move forward with it. I don't know how else to put it, but you are putting the past in the past, and you are addressing something that's very dear to you or someone in your life who you hold close to your heart as well, and they are definitely coming in really strong. If water is not that person's sun sign, it could be their moon sign or rising sign, but I'm definitely getting that energy here, and it's holding really this is close to your heart, closer than you may have conveyed. to that person or people or situation. Ace of Pentacles. Let's get some more info, okay? Where we're actually going with all this. Okay. Most of the signs I've done a reading for, there's just Two of Cups just keeps popping up. What is it, coupling season or something? Okay. All right. Let me just take this in. Hold on. You want to move forward, Sag. You want to move forward with something, and it's something that you felt like is a dream come true. There is that Ace of Pentacles representing the energy of that dream come true. It's that beautiful, shiny piece of article. Sagittarians can be a little materialistic sometimes because it makes you feel good, you know. It's okay. Whatever makes you feel good. You know, it's very different than perhaps Pisces, right? Pisces are not that materialistic. They are more emotional, and it's all about the connection and the messages and talking about things. Whereas Sag, it could be, let's go shopping, let's, you know, it could be about gifting. It's more of that. And what I'm trying to get at is you are receiving what you're wanting. And in order to get there, you are having to move yourself there physically. It could be through communication. It could be through having those conversations. It could be through support, through forming partnerships. I do see some very difficult times. Like I said, it may not necessarily be you who is struggling. It could be someone close to you or someone you feel close to, who may be the one struggling. But there are the hardships, but on the bright side, you are going to get through it. Okay? There is forward movement, and it's going to happen really, really fast. I don't know if you're noticing this. There's a lot of air energy in this reading so far, right? All these swords, it's a lot of air energy, so there's a lot of fast movement in your, like, December and January are just going to go by so fast, and you may not realize, you know, a lot that you want to address may not get addressed because of how fast it's moving. But there's also that internalizing that's going on that you're just not, maybe it's moving too fast and you're not able to address it that fast. But come January, mid-January, there is also that things work out. They work out. And there is some form of action that you're taking in order for that to work out, but it's more mental. I don't know how else to put this. You can see there's just more air energy, right? It's more of a mental game here, Sagittarius, and it's a lot of how you are processing the situation, what you're thinking of it to be, instead of really talking about it. There is that, it feels like you want to talk about it, but you're not talking about it because you're internalizing it. It also feels like someone else may want to talk about it, that water sign perhaps, but the addressing isn't happening. However, things do work out on their own somehow, and that's a great sign. And then there's the King of Swords and Four of Wands. Some of you might be thinking about settling down, or about your future, or where you want to put your roots down, and you've just been so focused, right? King of Swords is that card of focus. It is you discerning the good from the bad, the evil from, you're just trying to figure out if it's real, you know, if it's real, and if someone may be trying to hold something back, you know, perhaps you've been hurt in the past, or things didn't go the way you wanted or expected. But this time, the Ace of Pentacles, right? The Two of Cups, it's like, for some it is relationship, for others it's career. It's there. It's there. You want it, you will have it, and it looks like you're deciding that you will as well, and you're going to put down some roots in the month of January or Capricorn season, come 2023, you're ready to put down roots. You have given it time, you have thought about it. There has been some movement. It may not be physical. It may be, I feel like it's a very mental thing here right now. So it's a mental movement towards what you're wanting, and you want to really establish this, and you will, because Four of Wands is here. Four of Wands can indicate marriage for some, right? But more than anything, marriage is it's symbolism, okay? So it's not that you're getting married, it's just you are putting down roots. It may be with a person, it may be with your career, it may be with a position that you're saying yes to. But for you, it looks like it comes from first saying yes to yourself, and then only will you say yes to the world, and that's what's happening. And you're putting down those roots, and you have decided that this is what you want, and you're willing to fight for it with that Knight of Swords here. Wow. Okay. I'm sure you can't hear this, but literally, like, the sky was cloudy. It wasn't raining, and all of a sudden it's like hailing right now, Sagittarius. There's a wave of hail and rain kind of just coming in right now. And I feel like it goes really well with your reading, because right now what you're going through is this, which is the Four of Swords and the Page of Wands energy. There's that people are wanting to talk to you, but you're not talking about it, or you want to, but you're not talking about it because you got to think it through first, and that's totally okay, Sagittarius. It's going to feel like that storm is, outside of you, but to calm the storm outside of you, you need to calm the storm that's inside of you first. And if you need to think it through, then think it through, and that's okay. Because look at what's happening at the end. It is your wish, your desire that's going to come and be given to you on this beautiful platter of gold, right? This is your manifestation. This is your dream. It's your desire. Perhaps it's with someone perfect, perfect position, perfect partnership, career, coming together, that's there. And you just wanted to be 100% sure about it, and that's fine, because you will be. You will be. Under the deck, more partnerships. Clearly something's on your mind, Sag, and that's cool because you are giving it the time it needs. For those of you, if you're just very, very busy in your day-to-day lives with work or, with your daily routines, this reading is telling you that take time to yourself to think things through. Because if you don't pause and reflect, then here's the thing, time doesn't stand still. Time keeps on moving. But if you want it to become everything that you want out of it, or let me put it this way. The life of your dreams is here. It is here to be yours. And for you to completely have it and live it, you have to give it some thought. And it's okay to give it some thought. And there may be an initial struggle because you can see how bad that communication needs to happen. It's okay to give it time, because at the end of the day, you will be very certain about it. And that's how you're able to put down your roots. And if you're worried, will the other person understand or not? Or the offer, the people, maybe it was an interview. Maybe you have to say yes and you haven't said yes yet because you really want to think about it. Because if you say yes to this offer, that means you're saying no to all the other offers. But it's okay, because it's here for you. It's waiting for you. So take your time with it. Two of Wands, Four of Cups again. Okay. Six of Pentacles and 10 of Cups. This is telling us that underlying theme that we already kind of talked about, to be honest, of coming together, coming in stronger. And there is, like I said, that partnership theme that's here. And a lot of internal work that first needs to be done in order for you to get to a place of everything's happy-go-lucky and things are just working out, the marriage is beautiful, the business is successful, you are successful, which you will be, you are who you are, you're beautiful. It's all there for you, but that internal work needs to be done, and that's totally cool. If you are not Sag and you're listening into the reading to figure out what's going on with them, well, this is what's going on. There's just a lot that needs to be dealt with internally for them first. So give them that time and space, guys. Okay? And if you are the Sag tuning into the reading. At least it makes sense if it didn't, right? And at least you can see that there is a lot of success coming your way, and you will figure things out, even though right now you might not feel like you did. It's gonna clear up, all right? Okay, let's summarize the energy that we picked up on. Ooh, okay, deep freeze, makes sense. Deep freeze. Actually, before you, I did the Aquarius reading and they got the very same card, deep freeze, but for them, the deep freeze aspect of it was ending. But for you, I feel like you're still transitioning your way through it, and perhaps a little bit of early January will look like that, but second week onwards, you're gonna move past it. Okay, but sometimes it's important to do this. It's important to go in and within yourself and find the answers, to really think things through and give yourself the space that you need, because when this deep freeze is over, the snow melts away. There's that transition that happens into spring, right? The flowers will bloom, you will wake up, and you're gonna be like the king of the jungle pretty much, right? And that's what we're seeing here. So it's okay if you're going through this transition, because what's next is there's so much coming out of this work that you're going to be doing or are already doing right now. Okay, let me add an affirmation to this. You have this beautiful, fierce energy about you, Sag. That, okay. You got two. The theme is very clear, you guys. Partnership, union. Don't you love it when the cards are just like so, they just pull it all in and you just know? Yeah. Partnership. Learn to grow with others, overcome obstacles by working together, touch each other's hearts while life lasts. And then union. You have seen and unseen allies. Draw upon their strength, join forces with friends and flourish. So you're getting there. The theme is quite clear. Your intentions are also quite clear. Yes, the internal work is what will need to happen first, but the end result of that internal work that you're going to be doing or are already doing is just beautiful, and it's the dream, right? Don't forget this. It is what everything that you want is right there. And it's going to be a beautiful union / partnership, whatever's going to happen. It's there. You know, if you are thinking about taking on a job and you're like, I'm not sure if I'm going to be happy in the long run, well, you will. There is that card that's saying, yes, it's going to be fine. You just got to think it through. If you have multiple offers, if it's that person, you're just not sure if you should go into partnership with them, right? Proposal, marriage, and all that. Well, after you think it through and you've done the work, things work out, you know. And if you're like, oh my god, what if they walk away if I do this, if I don't talk, or da, 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 right? Then they're not the right one for you anyways. And life is just telling you what, you know, it's like, you just know. Okay, partnership. Affirmations to go with these two cards, and then we will end out the reading. Today, I remember that good relationships don't just happen, but are a work in progress. They take time and patience and people that truly want to be together, right? If they truly want to be with you, guess what? They're going to wait. So is that job offer. Just saying. I will face my problems, large or small, with courage, and I will tell the truth. Right now, I will love myself, and in doing so, I will gain the strength to love others. And then, of course, we have the card of union. And union being today, I will focus on the good and happy spirits in my life, the ones that build me up instead of tearing others down. I am rich with the joy and beauty brought to me by my friends. Today, I will contact a friend and tell them of their worth. I will embrace their love and thrive. People do care what you have to say. Don't forget that. And maybe that's where this kind of energy comes in, where you're like, I know they want to really hear from me. They want to talk or whatever, but I need time to myself. But that time will come where you will do right by them or justice by them or however you want to put it. Okay, but it's okay to give to yourself first, and that's what you're doing, and you're doing absolutely amazing, Sagittarius. Happy belated birthday, Merry Christmas, happy holidays, happy new year. Wishing you so much love and joy, and thank you so much for tuning in. Take care.